Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pay Per Preview. I'm War Machine MJ, the WWE champion and the 3-count series champion for the 2021-2022 season, which comes to an end after this pay-per-view. So, not only that, but this and the other WW3 belts will be on the line. So, let's go ahead and talk about this wet fart of a pay-per-view to end the season on. To end the 3-count series season on. And yes, I do say wet fart. Because the pay-per-view in question, if I could turn that TV off, pay-per-view in question is WrestleMania Backlash. The most uninspired night of the year. Basically, the whole premise of WrestleMania Backlash is WrestleMania rematches. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. There are a whopping 4 WrestleMania rematches. 2 of them have added wrinkles to them. Anyway, let's go ahead and kick this off with Happy Corbin taking on Madcap Moss. Now, these two didn't butt heads until after Mania, so this is a fresh match. One of two fresh matches. We'll get to that other one further on down the line. But anyway, this stems off of Madcap Moss finding his own success. Of course, he won the 2022 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, while Happy Corbin got claymored at Mania by Drew McIntyre. Madcap Moss is finally stepping out of Happy Corbin's shadow, while Happy Corbin isn't taking too kindly to losing his sidekick, as well as, losing the match. Not much to say about this. Yeah. Rod and Malcolm go with Happy Corbin for 1 point apiece, and I'm making a pretty big gamble on this with Madcap Moss at 4. Next is the first of 4 WrestleMania rematches. It is the almighty Bob Lashley taking on Omos. Now this is one of the matches that has, an added wrinkle to it. Because if you remember the Omos Bobby Lashley match at WrestleMania, MVP was barely there. He was just there with Lashley at the top of the ramp, and then he just gone. Now, post-Mania, MVP decides to ditch Bob Lashley and instead back the Giant Omos. And it's a whole back and forth between Lashley and MVP saying that, the other is trash. While MVP backs a monster. So, with that being said, Rod's got Omos for 2. Malcolm's got Bob Lashley for... okay. Rod's got Omos for 2. Malcolm's got Bob Lashley for 2. And I've got Omos for 1. Next, rematch number 2. AJ Styles taking on Edge. But, of course, Edge's personal... his apprentice? Student? I'm not sure their relation. The Judgment Day cohort, Damian Priest, is barred from ringside. This match doesn't have an added wrinkle to it like 2 of the rematches on here, because it's literally just AJ Styles versus Edge. Repeat. Oh well. Yeah. So Edge, after his victory at WrestleMania over AJ Styles with the help of Damian Priest, formed a new faction known as Judgment Day. Solid name. And yeah, he's been going. Edge and Damian Priest have been going after AJ Styles as well as Finn Balor. Not much to say there, but Malcolm and Rod have edge for 4 points apiece, while I've got AJ Styles for 5. Next, rematch number 3. Cody Rollins, Seth Rollins, Part 2. Now, this one doesn't have an added wrinkle to it. It's just Seth was upstaged by Cody at WrestleMania, and now he's looking to steal the spotlight back. Point blank simple. So Rod's got Cody for 5, Malcolm's got Cody for 3, and I've got Seth for 2. Next, it's Indecision. Oh, it's the Indecision match. Now, originally, this match was going to be the Usos taking on RK Bro to unify the tag titles. But somebody decided that they didn't want to unify the tag titles, so they instead booked a triple threat, a 6-man tag match. It's going to be the team of RK Bro and Drew McIntyre taking on the entire Bloodline, of course, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, and the WWE and Universal Champion, Roman, head of the table, Reigns. Yeah, not much to say here because this is kind of just slapped together. Rod's got Bloodline for 6, Malcolm's got RK Bro and McIntyre for 5, and I've got the Bloodline for 6. And finally, in possibly the main event, we have our 4th and final WrestleMania rematch, but this one has an extra little wrinkle to it, as Charlotte Flair defends the SmackDown Women's Championship against Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match. Yeah, there's literally nothing. Oh, well, no. So basically this whole match came about because Charlotte did tap at WrestleMania, but the referee wasn't looking. So that's all it is. Rod's got Ronda for 3, Malcolm's got Ronda for 6, and I've got Ronda for 3 as well. Hopefully that doesn't bite us on the keister like WrestleMania did. So that is our picks for WrestleMania Backlash, the most uninspired way to end the 3-count series season. So, yeah. That being said, I am War Machine MJ, the current WW3 champion, the Elite Count champion, and for this last pay-per-view, 3-count series champion. I will see you guys next time.